Today I will be explaining you about how to compare the EMF of two primary cells by using potentiometer. So what are the apparatus we are using in this experiment? First I will show you. We are going to use this is potentiometer, in which there are 4 wires of 100 centimeter long. So total length of this 4 wire is for 400 centimeter. Then I'm going to use one battery eliminator, one rheostat, one galvanometer, one two-way key, 2 primary cell. One is Leclanche cell and the other one is Daniell cell. In the Leclanche cell, I'm going to use electrolyte, the ammonium chloride. The negative terminal will be the zinc rod and the positive terminal will be the porous carbon rod. Then in Daniell cell, I'm going to use this porous carbon cylinder. This is copper vessel. I have poured here copper sulfate solution, and here inside this cylinder I have kept diluted H2SO4. I'm going to use this zinc rod. In this zinc rod will be always negative, and here this terminal will be the positive terminal. Remember, in Daniell cell I'm going to use the electrolyte copper sulfate solution, while in Leclanche cell I'm going to use ammonium chloride. You can see here this is ammonium chloride solution. Now, and how to connect the circuit? Circuit is very simple, though it is not looking as simple as it is, but I'll show you with the help of diagram. First I'll explain the circuit diagram. In this diagram you can see this is the potentiometer. P and Q are 2 end points of the potentiometer. E dash is the E dash is the battery eliminator. This one, the voltage we are keeping always more than the potential difference between the 2 ends of the primary cell. इन दोनों की जो पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस होंगे उससे हमेशा ये ज़्यादा पे रखना है. सो यू कैन कीप एट 6, 8, 10. So I am keeping it here at 8 volt. Now, so E dash is the battery eliminator. E1 and E2 are 2 primary cells. Suppose here, and these 2 cells are connected with two-way key, in which there are points A, B and C. So this is the two-way key. You can see the negative terminals zinc rod and this zinc rod. These two zinc rods are, you can see this is zinc rod and this wire is connected to zinc rod. So these 2 zinc rods are connected with 2 points, the A and B of the two-way key. The middle point C is connected with the galvanometer. You can see here this is connected with galvanometer. The other end of the galvanometer is connected with the jockey, which I am going to use to find the null point. The positive terminal of both the primary cell, this one, I'm just now as I'm explaining I'm keeping it out. The positive terminal of Daniell cell, the positive terminal of this Leclanche cell. So this red wire, this one, and one positive terminal of the battery. These 3 wires are connected with the P terminal of the potentiometer. This is the positive terminal, P terminal, and this one is the other terminal, Q terminal. So P terminal से हमने 3 वायर कनेक्ट किए हैं. प्राइमरी सेल के दोनों पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल, this one and positive terminal of the battery eliminator. These 3 wires are connected with P position from this. You can see in the diagram, positive terminal of E1, positive terminal of E2 and positive terminal of battery eliminator are connected with P point, which is at 0 centimeter. Now, the negative terminal of the battery eliminator is connected with ammeter and rheostat. So you can see here, this is the negative terminal. This one is connected with negative terminal of ammeter, and then ammeter is connected with rheostat. The other point of rheostat, this one is connected with the Q terminal of the potentiometer. So my circuit is complete. Now how to take the reading and observations? you can see here we need to find some observations. Like in this book it is given range of voltmeter and list count of voltmeter, but we are not using here any voltmeter, so we are not going to write anything here. We have to note down EMF of battery or battery eliminator. So you can note down, I have kept it at 8. This is the knob जिस पे मैं रखूँगी उतना वोल्टेज इस दो पॉइंट के बीच में कनेक्ट हो जाएगा. सो एज आई एम कीपिंग इट at 0.8, so the voltage will be 8 volt. I'm writing here EMF of the battery is 8 volt. Now I will measure E1 and E2, potential difference of Leclanche cell and Daniell cell. This I am going to do with the help of multimeter. You can see the potential difference between two terminal of this Daniell cell is, you can see here, यहाँ पे दिखाओगे, it's 1.05. so I will write 1.05. now I am removing this, as I have poured H2SO4, dilute H2SO4, which reacts with zinc and hydrogen gas is forming here, you can see clearly. Now this one, Leclanche cell, the potential difference between these two terminals, you can see here, multimeter में दिखाओ, it's 1.44. और ये कितना था, it was 1.07. so I'm writing the value. This one is Daniell cell का 1.07 and Leclanche cell is 1.44 volt. So I have written. Now list count of ammeter and zero error of the ammeter. I'll show you. As there is no error, the needle coincide with the 0, so error will be 0. And list count, to find the list count, we can see there are 10 divisions between 0 to 100 milliampere. So value of one division will be 10 milliampere. So I have written here. List count is 10 milliampere and zero error is 0. Now what to do? We have to write down, we have to take 3 sets of reading. So in every set we have to change the ammeter reading by changing the slider. Now I can say, show you, see, turn on kiya ye, then it's showing around 100. If I change the slider, position of the slider, you can see it is changing, the value of ammeter is changing. So I will fix at 3 different position. In the starting I have kept at 50. मैं इसको 50 पे सेट कर रही हूँ. 2 readings I'll show you. This is at 50. So I will write one as 50, other as 100. Now you can see here. Now I'm removing this multimeter. See, this knob is inserted, means this one is connected, Leclanche cell is connected. If I want to take the reading of Leclanche cell, I'll put the key here because Leclanche cell is connected here. And if I want to take the reading for Daniell cell, then I'll keep it here. थोड़े से कनेक्शंस नीटली करोगे, ये वायर्स नहीं होने चाहिए बाहर. So मैंने पहले Leclanche cell कनेक्ट किया. This one is for Leclanche cell. Now whether your connections are correct or not, for that you have to check that the needle of the galvanometer shows both side deflection. So I'm checking it. It's showing one side, right side, and then if I'm keeping it here, it is showing left side. So somewhere in between there will be a null point. I'm just going to find it out. Let me first find out. Here I have changed the key. I have put the Daniell cell connection. So Daniell cell is in the circuit and Leclanche cell is out of the circuit. Now I'm going to take the reading. You can see here, if I'm keeping on both sides, the galvanometer will show both side deflection. This one right side, this one left side. So somewhere in between. And remember one thing, you don't have to slide the jockey. You have to just keep it, touch it. Okay, one side, one side, one side, one side, and this is other side. So it's coming on the third wire. Let me check. Yes, somewhere. If there is fluctuation, you can add, you can connect one resistance box. I have not connected. Between the galvanometer and the jockey, you can connect one resistance box. So the null point is coming around, yes, here you can see approximately at this point. Now how to take the reading? On the third wire it is at 91. On the first wire you will see the upper scale, first and third. For first and third wire you will see the upper scale. I was explaining you how to note down the length or the balance point. See, there are 4 wires and the scale is there. So if the null point is coming at here, it will be 0, then around this is 20, then 50, then 100. On the second wire it will be 150, 200. Third wire 225, 300, 225, 250, 275, and this point will be at 300. These two are at 300, these two are at 100, and here this is 400, this is at 200, this is at 0. So as I say, the null point is coming around third wire. Just a minute, let me check. I have changed this. Yes, turning it on. I have to check null point. It's, yes, it's around 163. You can see here this point is around above the 63 on the third wire. So the length will be first wire 100, second wire 200, and on third wire 63. So 263 I will note down here. Pencil. For Daniel sale 265. See, 2 readings we have to check. For this 2 readings, once from this side, one from this side, so it almost comes same values, 265. Now I will connect the Leclanche scale by changing this, and will take down the position of null point, and then we'll note down here, and we'll take down the ratio of E1 by E2. E1 is the balance point when Leclanche cell is connected, and E2 is the balance point when Daniel cell is connected. So by changing this, I'm just going to show you. It's I have connected Leclanche cell, and the balance point is coming on the 4th wire. It's, you can see here. Yeah, it's here. See, the pointer is at 0 and the position is 25 के ऊपर है. It's 25. So 100, 200, 375. For the 4th wire we will see the downward, this lower unit, lower scale. So 375. Now I'll turn off the switch and I will note down 375. This one also I'll write 375. So average will be 375. Here also average will be 265. If we divide 375 by 265, we get value 1.41. And already I have measured the value of this E1 E2 with the help of with the help of multimeter, and here also we get the value 1.34. so it is almost same. Here I'm getting 1.41, actual is 1.34, so it's almost same. Now I have taken this value at 50. Now we will take for 100 and 153 value. Similarly we'll get the readings and will note down E1 by E2. So I hope you have understood this experiment. If you have any doubt in this experiment, you can comment me or you can ask me. Thank you.